Hello, Swivelheads. It's Greg Allison with Green Greg's coming to you at 5800 hours Central Daylight Time on the 31st of, the 31st of December 21. Again, time on deck now, 5900 hours or 1 minute to midnight on the East Coast. So for you East Coast folks, this is it. You're at the midnight hour. I wonder how many people will join me instead of watching stuff on TV. We shall see. I got one watching. Very good. So, yeah, I like to do my Friday video, and I'm actually about 30 minutes earlier than normal. I might try to end earlier than normal, but I am fried this Friday. How y'all doing? Well, I had 6 in the room. Now we're down a couple. Casual Preparedness. How you doing? Hello from the Gulf Coast of Alabama. Salute to you. All right, now we got 6 back in here. So tonight we're going to talk about various and sundry things. Those that have not watched one of these videos before, if you're new to my channel and you wonder what this is all about, we'd like to have at least a couple of videos a week where we're basically just being a family and sharing with each other because of these times of social distancing and a lot of families just not wanting to get together. We get together here and we talk about things. People ask me all kinds of questions because I cover a lot of territory, just about everything under the sun. Hey, Cincinnati Jack, how you doing? Are you actually from Cincinnati? So we got Joe I-77. Well, Happy New Year to you. And still Roz, good to see you. So we're going to be talking about some stuff here tonight. And I'm going to try something. I'm trying to experiment. I'm going to try to play some video that I don't know how YouTube's going to take it. So I can find out tonight what they're going to do with it. The wise will thrive. Well, hello to you. So that's one of the things I want to do. And of course, this is New Year's. So Cincinnati, did you follow the football game with Cincinnati and Alabama today? I didn't watch it because I've been busy doing other stuff. Some of you may know I just earlier ran a little op mission to check on one of my dear family members who thought somebody was in the house. Maybe she was concerned, and so I went on a security run, if you will, and I did a little video coming back from it, just making a point that that's the kind of stuff we do. That's the kind of stuff a man should do. You know, a man got to do what a man got to do. That used to be a say. People are afraid to say that now. They're just afraid to say that. So there, I said it. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. You know, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, there's something to it. Mississippi Pure Blood tapping in. There you go, Mississippi Pure Blood. We got an Alabama Pure Blood right here next door. And it's been hot tonight. So what do we do tonight? We're going to talk a little bit about this video project I'm working on. I'm going to show some video that's kind of background military stuff, and I'm going to see how YouTube reacts to it. Here's what the deal is. YouTube has got a policy. Of course, they'll strike you for copyright on anything that belongs to somebody else, but government products are not copyrightable. So anything that the Chinese military produces should be non-copyrightable. Now, a lot of other organizations will take a military feed and redistribute it, and they'll put their watermark on it. I don't know if that makes it truly copyrightable or not. I see NASA videos from NASA sources that various other YouTube channels put their watermark on. And well, that's cheap. You know, of course, I understand that watermark gets active. You said it can be active automatically, but you got to wonder. So now, if I play that, am I going to get a hit? Well, there's also this thing in China. There's these state-owned corporations. They're fully state-owned, so which means they're government. But again, they're supposedly acting like autonomous corporations. So I got to really wonder if video from those organizations would get a copyright strike from YouTube. If it does, and if I play it, that portion of the video I play will probably have to be removed from this video, or it could be, you know, I don't know how they would react to that. I don't know what they would do. It might be a good night to test it, because I wouldn't mind playing some of that in the background when I'm reading my notes. Guys, I wanted to do this video last week on China, maybe week before last. I really wanted to do a video so bad that I have not been doing other videos. I mean, I've been trying to research and dig this stuff up. Guys, I got pages of notes here, just pages and pages of notes to go with this video. And I'm going to go through them, and I hate reading when I'm doing a video, but I just got so much material here to cover, guys. This page and page and page, guys, all this stuff. This is on what's happening to China and how it's going to affect us and what I expect China may have to do. What may happen to Xi Jinping. Look, guys, it just goes on and on and on. Well, I've got most of my notes together. I'm not going to read it exactly like this. Those other things I'm going to say that aren't in these notes and some highlights. But this is where I was just trying to take down some of the basic data. I mean, look, it just keeps going, guys. I don't know how it's going to take me to cover this. But, you know, it's going to be a little cumbersome. You know, a lot of times I will look through notes I got. I usually get 4 or 5 pages of notes for some of my videos. A lot of times I don't do any notes at all. But especially, you know, if I want to show you websites in the background, but there's just too much material here. There's too much going on. And this could be more of an impediment than anything because it might bog me down a little bit. But, you know, I mean, like some of this is written this way, some of it's written that way. It's small type, you know, my handwriting is so bad I can't read it myself. Get a Rumble channel. They aren't so stingy about stuff. You get that might be a point. What can I do with the Rumble channel? I mean, can I monetize it? What can I do with that? Happy New Year, says Chewy Weather. Happy New Year to you. What kind of weather we got coming here, Chewy? Guys, we need to pray for Chewy Weather tonight. He's been having some health issues. What kind of weather we got coming here? I guess in the morning's what's going to hit. Giggle Mesh. How you doing, Giggle Mesh? Good to see you. You've been around for a long time, Giggle Mesh. And we got a Palma Bell. Hey, guys, it is 5 minutes after midnight on the East Coast now. So happy New Year to you guys on the East Coast, and happy New Year's to everybody else. And it's going to be midnight here real soon. China has hemorrhagic fever outbreak. Yeah. So they're just, I didn't even put that in here. That's true. Well, they got something going on there. They're tightening down even more than they did with the previous bug. You know, guys, you know, you got to wonder, did this accidentally get out, or is this something they come up with? What is happening? What is going on over there? China is, you know, they've done a lot of bio research on bioweapons, lots of it, and it's in a lot of their military doctrinal manuscripts to use that kind of stuff. I've introduced some of that stuff. Their generals and admirals over there are written about that. So that's a scary thing. And I wanted to do a whole video on biolabs around the world. That's one of my topics, and I got some stuff on it. But holy guac and smoke-a-moly, guys, you know, this one thing, this is so big. There's so many tentacles to it that, you know, it's going to take me a while to do this video. And I got all the notes together tonight, and I realized if I did it tonight, it would flop. This probably needs to be the biggest video I've done ever. But if I put it out tonight, it will flop. If I put it out tomorrow, it might flop. This should be the video gets more videos than my worm video. My worm video is my biggest video. There are videos that are better than that, and this should be my biggest video. If I put it out tonight, it might get 500 views total. When it should get like 500,000, 5 million. It's some of the most important stuff I could put out. You days, Happy New Year's to you. You are in the new year. I'm in the old year. Hello, next year. You days is in the new year. I'm over here sitting here in the old year. So, but we've got 53 minutes in the year 2021 on my side of the house. Now, see, also, I want to do some videos on predictions for 2022. But I need to do this video first. This explains a whole lot of what I'm going to be talking about. Because this isn't just military, it's economy, it's the set of which is not so great, if you know what I mean. This has all kind of ramifications. Oh yeah, I got a list here of 12 predictions I wanted to talk about for the new year. I only got one note on it, one page of notes on that. I can talk all that without any other notes. And I've actually think I've come up with a couple of others to throw in there. So it was going to be the 10 top things, but you know, it may be something a little bit different than that. There's just a lot of stuff to cover for next year. Jason Smith, I believe that it's all the travel between Africa and China. Well, there's been a lot of that. No worries, Greg. That is a huge topic. Yeah, it's a big topic. It's huge. And really, it's the, you know, if you're going to do a video like I just mentioned on predictions, you need to do that before the year starts. By the time I get around to it, we'll still be in the beginning of 2022. So it's going to be 2022, a few days into it before I do it. Well, already every other channel out there has done their predictions by then. So you're going to say, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that, you know. Well, I've had this stuff in work for weeks. And if I could have got it out fine. But, I do have a day job, guys, and I got a lot of other things to do, and I've had a lot of distractions. Like today, I went on security. Well, you got to do what you got to do. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. You're not supposed to say that anymore, right? Hey, John Wayne big. But anyway, sometimes that's just the truth. Randy, how you doing? Randy gave me this walking stick. Randy's having some health issues, guys. Y'all need to pray for Randy. Randy and Chewy Weather. Pray for both of them. Happiest New Year's wishes, says Judy. Judy has made me some beard balm, and she's making up some mustache balm. And Judy, I got the hourglass running now, but I don't know exactly what time I started, but it's pretty much when I started the video. If you know, I say it that way on purpose, and only one person in the chat room knows why. But hey, Randy, I can cut down trees, little small saplings with this thing. I found this thing's got a lot of utility. Yeah, it's like a weed whacker for small saplings. Man, it's pretty amazing what I can do with that. So, yeah, there was a book called Worldly Philosophers written by Hallbronner, and he is talking about the world's economists, top economists. And one thing he did take a lot of amusement with was how the veneer of civilization. We've had many people talk about that before, but he took great interest in how people were trying to look so civilized back around the turn of the century. But they were all carrying these canes around, and it happens that the canes also doubled as weapons. Anyway, the conservative Kentucky hillbilly will be locked down again in 2022. That may be. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to cover for 2022, but I want to get this big video out. But I'm going to pull up something. Hang on, I don't have it pulled up right now. I'm going to pull up a channel background video, guys. Now, other channels don't do what I'm about to do, and they don't come in and show you their back door. I do it all the time. The only other channels I've ever seen do that, they don't really show you as much as I do, is the channels that do videos about making videos. I was in there trying to run this by you. Now I'm looking at my a few days ago I had 50. Well, you don't see this yet. I'm gonna share it in a moment, and I'm gonna stay here. I'm 52,665 subscribers. I had 52,680, and it dropped to in the 50s. Now it's come back up, but still, it's actually came up to 70 and dropped back to about 5. Probably my live videos. People unsubscribe every time I do live videos like these. That's why I'm really happy when you guys give me super chats, because these videos cost me subscribers. I don't know why. I guess they just want me to get on here and bark at them. This is happening, that's happening. You better run, you better cover, you better hide, because you're gonna get hit in the head by an asteroid coming down. Asteroid gonna hit you in the head, land in your bed, and it's gonna be made out of lead. I don't know what they want to hear. Well, and I usually make videos against the guys who've been talking all this asteroid nonsense. Yeah, an asteroid may hit us one day. Very well may. Most of these people are chicken littles running around and saying, "Oh, they're going to hit us this year." There's no doubt. There's some big channels that's been making us. And then headlines and a lot of these stupid newspaper rags and magazines are saying things like, "Oh yeah, it's going to hit Earth's atmosphere." No, it ain't. It's the other folks, it's going to miss us about 3.8 million miles. But then the title is it's going to hit Earth's atmosphere. Is that really? When something really big does come, you've tried wolf so many times, nobody's going to listen. Make sure there's something behind what you say. Hang on, let me see. I'm going to go in and find, analytics. I want to show you what the demographics for watching the channel is when my audience are here. And you'll see why I've decided. I almost went ahead and recorded that video tonight, but I realized it'd be after midnight. The time I got done recording it and uploaded it, it would be in the wee hours in the morning. There's no way it would do worth a hoot, which really disappointed me, because I really wanted this video up at least by Thursdays. I didn't do a Thursday. Wednesdays and Thursdays should be your main nights for doing a topic video for me on my channel. And I missed both of them trying to do this video. I just didn't get it. Let's see. Where am I looking? I'm hitting on the wrong thing. I'm about to show you guys this screen in a second. Give me one momentum, please. Audience. Bing, that's what I'm looking for. Audience. All right, now let me come back up in here, and we will do a we will do a, gotta find my Zoom page. There it is. I'm gonna do a screen share. Ding, 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 right there. And here we are. Bing. Oh yeah, look, everybody's watching Brad over here. It shows what other videos you guys are watching. So I get to see what you guys want to see. And there's two of them with Brad on top with Full Spectrum Survival. Bjorn Anderson. Hey, I like this guy. I'll watch him. Definitely not Bjorn Anderson, Canadian Prepper. He usually gets more views than anybody. That's another Full Spectrum. Well, he's been hot here this week. Okay. You can see well, he's moved up to the top channel for you guys. Well, okay, it was Canadian Prepper. Well, he's beat y'all out this time. So you can see who the top channels are that you guys watch. So I've had a lot of people go, Greg, how come you don't do more garden videos? The garden videos perform terrible on this channel. And right now it's not a good time for gardening. I will do more. But, I get people saying, why don't you do more worm videos? Well, I got to do some more stuff with my worms. I've got a video I've been working on since April. It's going to take me about a week to edit it down to get it. We're going to make it like a 2-hour video. So it just takes a lot of time to produce these things, guys. But I got the video on building the plywood boxes that I've been working on off and on. But you see what people watch: survival, prepper, preparedness, prepper. And I like that Alaska Prepper. He's the sweetest guy in the world. So let's give him a shout out. I don't know why. There he is. Prepper Nurse 1 is up here. This guy, he always gives me a shout out. So I'm gonna give him one. Bear Independent. This is a guy over in the Canary Islands. He was #1 back when the volcano. No, excuse me. Bushcraft Bear's him. This is a different prepper here. He's a good guy. City Prepper, Deep South Homesteads. Now, see, that's actually a homesteading channel, but he talks prepping topics too. Black Scout Survival. I like that young man. Economic Ninja. That one might be the outlier. Economics. Why? Because I talk so much world stuff. Military strategy. Oh, I got two of them like that now. Epic Economist. Interesting. Prepper Nation and Angry Prepper. This is a New York guy. He doesn't pass my family language criteria, but he's a good guy. I like him. He actually is a really good guy. He just he says a lot of language I wouldn't use in this channel. Yeah, I guess that's where the angry part comes in. So he tells you up front. He's out of New York City, and it's par for the course coming out of New York City, I guess. But what I want to show you guys is this. I hope y'all are seeing this. Oh yeah, I was going to hit my share screen over here to see what. Hang on, guys. I got to refresh my laptop. I open my laptop so I can keep up with y'all when I'm doing this. And I hadn't started the screen. Hang on, guys. I'll watch this. It's probably going to have a lag to it. So let's see if y'all can see what I'm looking at here. Very good. Vicky's in the room. Very good. Very good. All right, good. Y'all can see what I'm saying. Good. Glad to see that. Carlos Martinez, evasive. Go Tro channel monster. Oh, what? And we don't need no hardcore nothing in here. Are you talking about some troll that you saw in here? I hope you're not advertising something. Yeah, we don't do that kind of stuff in this channel, guys. No, nothing that's not family oriented. Everybody keep your language on the side of family friendly. No wordy dirds, no adult language, no adult topics, guys. And respect each other in the room here. Respect the other people in the chat room and the channel, of course, too. Now, so here's the thing. Here's the demographics. This tells me what time of the day people watch. Well, that's interesting. It's Sunday morning. That's the Saturday night people right there. Why is it they don't watch this time? But they're not. It's like they turn on after midnight on Saturday night. It actually gets more views than this time. It looks like, I don't know. But you can see when it's like pink, light, very light colors, almost nobody watching. See, Friday night is one of the nights where the watching prime ends early. It's like 7 p.m. It's much earlier than normal. Usually it goes at least 8 p.m. and it starts dropping off. And Saturday mornings is one of the most vacant times for people watching, right? Because y'all say don't wait Friday nights and you're not doing anything. And Saturday's got a very skinny window in here too. Sunday is kind of fickle. I've had some of my best videos on Sundays, but you got to do them early to make them really pop on a Sunday. Mondays and Tuesdays, it looks good on this chart, but really and truly, my performance on Mondays and Tuesdays hasn't looked so good. My best days have been Wednesdays and Thursdays. Fridays can be okay, but when you're this late on a weekend, I just don't see it, especially when the next day is a Saturday. And Saturday morning is just, you know, sometimes you can make up for doing a late video by getting some late watchers on the next day during the week. But I just have a hard time thinking it's going to happen tomorrow unless everybody's staying in for the storms. So this is why I decided, because I knew it was going to be after midnight before I even got the video posted. So it was going to hit right about here. The first hour of your video is the most important, because that first hour tells you when people are going to watch it. And if it comes in low, then YouTube's not going to promote it. You know, that video is going to die on the vine. So if you launch one in this time, I've launched one or two at this time, and those videos go meow, crash. So we'll give you an idea. We'll go over to content, and we'll take one of these. Those videos don't show it as well. Might did do. We'll take this one. This video did very well, actually. Hear this pretty well. You can do analytics, and what you're going to see is normally if you go in. This is actually this cost me 7 subscribers for an upload video. That's not usually what you get. Wow, that's recent. Maybe people are tired of me. Well, it's a very sensitive topic. You can't. There's people on both sides of the fence. You're going to offend somebody no matter what you say on that. So it's a very topic that offends a lot of people. Let's go 48 hours. I think I did this video too long ago for this chart to work. Let me go find something more recent. I have to go to live video, because I haven't posted a live video in a while. It's got to be the last 48 hours for me to make the one I'm trying to make. So last thing I did was this video, security run. This one has already cost me a subscriber. No, that one's already cost me a subscriber. Wow. Well, the video was kind of bad quality because it was late. It was dark. I was having some problems also with the new phone. It did not go into portrait like it did before. Last time I used it on live video, it went into last few times it went into portrait right off the bat. Wouldn't do it tonight. And I didn't do anything different. Nothing. All right, you see here, first hour is big and then drop like a rock. Now, see, that's another reason when live sessions, you're going to get all your views right here. If you post this later, and if you're going to monetize it, post it later. If you didn't get any super chats, you don't make any money on live sessions, not much. So that's why that and losing subscribers is why super chats is what makes live sessions worthwhile from a money standpoint. It's not the only standpoint. See, I'd really thought about quitting live sessions completely. After I started doing the Wednesday night sessions, I saw I kept losing subscribers. I thought, this is killing my channel. Why am I doing this? But I just had this feeling that, you know, we got this family collective thing going here, and it just didn't seem right to me to abandon that. But it cost me to do it. And that's why that I've been doing this and sticking with it. But, you know, from, you know, all the other YouTube channels that are about how to make successful YouTube channels will tell me to stop it, quit. What are you doing? You're killing your channel. And, you know, from a building a channel standpoint, I'm not having good luck with these live sessions. Sometimes I do, but it's overall, it's that they hit me. But I wanted you to see this curve is the point. So if I post something late at night, it's going to go. Now, often people see me on the video and I'm saying, hello, this is Greg Allison. Time on deck, blah, blah, blah. And the date is blah, blah, blah. And well, it's yesterday. And people, no, you got the date wrong. No, I didn't. That's when I recorded the video. Because a lot of times I will record a video, I will upload it. Now, when you're uploading them, you run into all kind of things too. Like YouTube will take forever to upload it, or they will give you a strike or demonetize it, and you have to appeal it, and it may take a day. But there's also this other thing. When I do a video late, as I usually do, because it takes me a while to get my stuff together and research it and record it and upload it, all that takes time. It's usually very late. And sometimes it's just really too late. And I know the video won't perform. So I will post a video and then I will upload it, but I won't post it till the next day. And the next day is when it goes live. And so the next day, that video is out there and then people are picking, oh, Greg, it's not blah, blah, blah. Today is blah, blah. You missed it. No, that's when I recorded the video. And once in a blue moon, I'll get a date wrong. But most of the time, it's that. Sometimes I just get discombobulated, but you know, we all do that. The best of us, even us rocket scientists. Anyway, so I just wanted y'all to see these kind of things. This is part of the metric that made me decide not to do this China video with this big long list of notes tonight. So let me stop the share. We'll come back in here in a little bit. Well, we're going to come in and look at weather and all this other stuff shortly. Bang. There we are. Halo. Tapping pencil on the desk. Hey, somebody, not right now. Some of my videos, I'm tapping on the desk. You know, some of the drumming sounds I'm making. I'm gonna move these drinks off the desk. Just in there. Shouldn't put a strike on that, because I actually recorded the video along with the sound, and I cut the video part out when I uploaded it like that. So you'll find me leading a lot of my videos in with drumming. All the drumming I do. It's just me on a desk or a table or a shelf or something, you know. So, okay, if you want to keep me on with that. Oh, we're getting nested here. That's funny stuff, right? Vicky, Happy New Year. Be safe. Hey, I want to say Happy New Year to all you too, guys. Bjorn is awesome. Yeah, I like him, Jason. He's good. He is good. A little slow, but he's good. He's definitely, he and I are philosophically very, very, very similar. Let me stop this share. Halo. I'll go back over there in a little bit, but that screen was getting pretty intense, right? So, okay. I'm gonna let y'all vote on what we see next. You know, I got this video we can play in the background of the Chinese tanks and stuff like that. Maybe I should put that at the end of the video, because if I lose something, if it's at the end of the video, it may not be as bad. Y'all want to go through the weather stuff first, and then come to the, let me play the tank stuff and, you know, all the Chinese military videos. Well, it's not all tanks, it's ships and rockets and other stuff. Ace Madeira, Halo New Year. Halo to you. I need worms. I'm only 30 miles from you, says Brian Sawyer. Brian, if I sell a pound of worms now, it will be like 8 pounds I won't have in 2 or 3 months. I need every pound I can get. I've got to really get my worms reproducing. I'm still trying to build worm beds and filling them up. So I really can't sell worms right now. I got to wait till everything's full. And I've still got some beds to build to fill. Because my object is to be able to sell 70 to 100 pounds per week from my place. Mind you, I was selling 140 pounds per week. So that means in a quarter, I'm probably only going to sell 840, maybe 1,000 worms. For that, I got to have 60 cubic yards of worms full for me to start. And I'm just not there right now. So that's what I got to do. I can't go off to, you know, some other state and buy worms and resell them. I have done that in the past, but I lost my rear end the last time. It cost me over $6,000, counting labor, wasted labor. It was probably more like $8,000 or $10,000 that I just put in the pile, poured gas on, and throw a match in, because I got blue worms when I went to buy worms from this other source, and they all went poof. They disappeared on me, and I had no worms. I got 400 pounds of worms. I went to harvest them. We worked our rear ends off for 2 weeks and only got 40 pounds. Where I'm used to, where I've done 140 pounds in 2 days. So that was totally messed up. I cannot do business like that. I am going to raise my own worms here and only sell my worms, which means I get my herd up. Now, what you'll find is almost every worm farmer in America are buying their worms from one guy. One guy. Well, except for the worm farm out in California. I know that for a fact. I know the Texas guys. Hey, the worm man up in New Jersey used to buy worms from me. He got me in the business. So there is, yeah, a lot to do with that, guys. So I got to get my worm herd back, and I will sell until I reach that point where I've sold enough. I think I actually sold half of what I got, and I went, we'll have to look at replication time, and then I'm going to shut it off. Now, I couldn't do that the way my website used to run. I couldn't shut sales off until I pulled the website down, which I finally did. I just got in a bad tide. I couldn't run. I had too many things hit me. So I tried this spring to stand it up, and to get it jump started, I went and bought 400 pounds of worms from someone else. Bad move. Bad move. Holy guacamole, smoke and moly. That was an awful move for me. And me not do that again, guys. I'm not doing business that way. That's suicidal. You know, I cannot burn that kind of money. That's very precious money. That's a lot of money. And it went poof, you know. And I found myself having to cancel orders left and right, refunding people. There's a few people who've got deferred orders, just a few that were waiting. And they've had to wait too long, really. I didn't have my once in a year alcoholic drink in 2021, shaking her head. Well, I'm here to share New Year's with you guys. And what am I drinking? I got tea here and I got coffee here. I got a drinking problem. I got two drinks, tea and coffee. I only slept about 2. This is a Friday night. I only slept 2 hours last night. I mean, I went to bed at time I could have bed almost 4 hours, but I laid in bed. I couldn't go to sleep. I mean, just too much stuff rattling around in my mind. So, my older, what happened with respect to what Victory says, Greg and all the kind people always here, love. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Got cheers. It's a me. It's a me. It's a me. Sounds kind of Italian. Cha cha. You leaving us, Granny Lana? Oh, you're talking to Cha Cha. Never mind. A Cha Cha in the house. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola. Yeah, I don't drink those soft drinks. Ew, to me, I think they're terrible. Never thought, and I think they're bad for your health. Never thought I'd say this. I hope you get some worms, Greg. Well, I've got worms. I just don't have, I got to raise and grow the herd. I got to grow the herd. I got to make them double in population 3 or 4 times before I can sell it again. So that's the name of the game, guys. And unfortunately, I'm using hired help to do it because the day job just nails me down here all day long. I can't get out. That's one reason my videos come so late all the time. I'm just nailed down. Jetty Eddie, how you doing there, bud? If I'm your uncle, you're my nephew, right? All right, New Days. Baking apples and onions and smelling wonderful in here. Oh, New Days, that sounds good. She sent me some raspberry jam. I almost ate it up. Yeah, I did do that. She made some spruce tip jam. And that was really good, kind of interesting. And it's about gone too. All right, so yeah, I get some nice gifts from you guys. I'm drinking Pepsi and it's always on ice. Fancy, says Granny. All right, well, I'm on the tea and coffee. So hot cocoa for me tonight and bed at 12:01. So you're gonna hit what time zone are you in? I know you're not Eastern time because you're already past that for Eastern time. I'm behind on everything, says Granny. Yeah, that's me too, badly. Oh, I get so many text messages these days. It's I don't know. I'm gonna have to start ignoring everyone to get anything done at all. It seems like, you know. Ooh, I get a lot of stuff sent at me. Lots of distractions going on right now that makes it hard to focus and concentrate like I need to. I still got so much stuff to do. Girl, Greg, can you mix different types of worms in the same worm bed? You can, but what usually happens is the one that is most prolific will eventually take the worm bed over. You might get a few left over the others, but it's usually one type of worm will get them taken over. What happened? There's this one big worm farm way down in southeast Georgia that there used to be several of them down there. They all shut down except one, and he's been overrun by blue worms, unfortunately, and they've gotten worse every year. So he did have red worms originally, but he's almost 100% blue worms now. A few Alabama jumpers mixed in. I can't deal with that, guys. I just can't deal with it. Blues are, if you're selling worms to Hawaii, that's the only worms they'll take. And blue worms are a good composting worm. They're a little bit small for a fishing worm. Now, there are red worms that look blue, and a lot of people get them mistaken. My worms are all big. Blue worms are not so big. And they have recessed scintillum and they crawl differently. So there's ways to tell one from the other. So, and a lot of people, will tell you, oh, those are blue worms. They'll argue with them, and they're not. They can be red worms. And I've had really red worms. I got red worms that's got bluish to them. So there's both kinds. In fact, there's a lady who with the University of There's worm courses that are taught at a university at NC State, North Carolina State, in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I actually conversed with the lady that runs that program. I said, hey, if I send you worms, would you identify them? She says, no, I don't do that. I will not try to identify worms. So when the lady who runs that program won't try, that's kind of interesting. But I do know how to tell them apart. But it takes a little work. So just looking at them right off the bat, you probably wouldn't know. That's why she's that way. They fight to the death. But the worms? Greg, have you got any cold temps there? No, it's hot. It is hot outside. It hit 70 here today. That's why I tried to put on a bigger shirt today, and I just couldn't do it for the video. I got hot. And that's why I drank this. I drank this whole thing of tea just right at the start of this video, because I was hot. Now I might be cooling it down now. So I'll check the temperature. 68 degrees Fahrenheit right now, guys. 68. Hang on. Get this thing plugged in to stay hot. That's my temperature right now, guys. Look here. They got 68 all the way to 4 a.m. Woo. No blankets on the bed tonight. It's a 0 dog night in Alabama. So that's hot. Hot. So I was running around. I got hot just running around. So I'm drinking my tea before I drink my coffee. And I grabbed Lanny's, Granny Lana's mug she gave me first, but I noticed I need to really clean it out first. So I was using it when I went Christmas Day. You saw that video. Jetty, man, that's weird, Greg. It's 44 degrees here in Southern California. Y'all supposed to be the warm ones? Y'all 44 in Southern California. I'm over here burning up. Yeah, we got it kind of backwards today. I got a feeling that's going to change. Wait till Sunday night. We will be in the single digits. Yeah, single digits. I think I'm going to be in the 20s. Let me see what the forecast now. Single digits. Woo-wee. What's my forecast say? Ding, 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 ding. Hang on. Sunday night 27, Monday night 23. Ooh, I have to go get some more kerosene. 23 Monday night. Yeah, they were predicting bad storms coming through here, but right now it's looking like most of that's going to be during the day tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be that bad. It's supposed to be going to come through here, and let me see what's it say time wise. We'll go on windy in some of these things in a minute. We might as well go ahead and do that. What's it asking me that now? I wonder if I could do 2 live sessions simultaneously. Would YouTube freak out? And I could do one on another channel. Could I do 2 videos, the ring rigs at the same time? I doubt it. I could, I can do a video through this and I can do a video through that. So kind of curiosity. That'd be funny to try it and see what the channel would do, how it would react, right? Well, video me videoing. Yeah. So let's see. We got 54% of rain with lightning. So they're showing lightning 6 a.m. Early morning storms usually just aren't as robust. And they got lightning in the storms all day, 79% at 4 p.m. Now that's the one I would worry about. 3 or 4 p.m. But it's showing clouds all day, some mixed with sun. If there's any sunshine, we'll be in trouble. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do some shares here. Let's go. I was going to do that military video. I'll save that to last. We're going to go back into the kind of things we normally do. Then I'll play the military video. And we got 22 minutes till midnight here in my neck of the woods. So let's do this. What you got in the house? It's going to be below 0 soon. Oh, okay, Granny. It may be up in Utah. Y'all had a lot of wind. I know that. They know you, girl. I see you in the house. Michael Sherman gardening. Woodworking and more. Ace Maduro. let's see, supposed to be a high of 5 tomorrow in central Iowa. Wow. Yeah, and here I am, where it's just hot. Well, here, it's hotter down in Texas. There's 75 degrees right along here. 77, that where some of the oil rigs are. Yeah, here, 48 degrees right there, west coast there, California, around LA area. But you go down coastal a bit, San Diego's 53. Wow, here's negative temps up here in Fargo. Let's see, up in the Dakotas, we got negatives right now. Negatives, Dakotas, Montana, look here, -20. Here in northern Montana, -20 degrees, -19. Where's this at? Lewistown Municipal Airport, -20 at Have City County Airport. Have City, that's what, maybe I'm not reading that right. Havre, there's or something. Havre, they're -38 degrees right there. Wow. What is it? Add CWN. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a can. That must be on the Canadian side. -38 degrees, guys. Well, there's guys right here near the border of the United States. It's -38, and I'm sitting down here. Here it says 71. Northwest Alabama. Oh, that's some airport. We'll drill in a little closer. Here, Maine, 32 degrees there. Few days old ways. And over here in Ohio, I was showing you 57, 62, 53, different places around there. Got quite a bit of difference in temperatures. So they're getting some warm air coming up out of the Pacific, it looks like, and the Gulf at the same time. So we got some coming from the Pacific and some coming from the Gulf. The streams are meeting right here in the center of the country. That's interesting. There's a little swirl right here. I'm gonna have this coffee here in a second, guys. But interesting. You see a lot of wind coming up out of the Gulf, bringing all this warm air up. That's very windy off the west coast. Very intense right here. I wonder how Elon's operation's doing down there. All right, so let's look at some other stuff here. We're going to switch this around. I'm going to minimize this screen. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Now, I'd like to look at rain and thunder, which happens to also show the snow. Now, that tells us where the weather systems are. So I'm sitting down here. Looks like there's some little rain above me. Looks like we're showing thunder up there, but I'm not hearing anything where I'm at. Oh, look at all the snow out here, guys. In Arizona, New Mexico. It's really moved south. Snow in California. Even I don't know where, Riverdale or so. Wow. So the whole country just is going to be below freezing here in a few days. Wonder how wide the snow will reach. There's some projections show we'll have snow here, but it just depends on how these projections you look at. So let's kind of zoom in a little bit. Look at some of this. That was showing 68 degrees there, 70 up here. North Texas, catching it real strong right there. Wichita Falls is, I guess, right about up in here somewhere. When I was a kid, took a bus from Albertville or somewhere, drove all the way to Wichita Falls, Texas. My older brother was in the Army serving on an Air Force base at the time. I think it was going to some electronics school there. And all they had right here was mesquite bushes. And I thought it was really boring. Drizzled rain the whole time I was there. So, yeah, my dad didn't tell him we were coming. So he told me to go up the front door and knock on it and ask for a cup of coffee. Now let's look out here in New Mexico. Look at New Mexico, guys. That was Alamogordo. I've been there a few times. Got a good space museum at Alamogordo. Been there more than once. It's got some of the parts of the DCX. Holbrook got a little snow. Sholo got a little snow. Don't look like there's a snowflake. Yeah, let's see if Snowflake got any snow. Maybe. It's snowing right south of the Snowflake. Holbrook's got snow. Sholo got snow. I don't believe Sholo. Oh, yeah. When I was out there in Thanksgiving 2 years ago, this whole area we had a deep snow, really nice deep snow. I'm gonna some of y'all go back to some of the videos I did from it. You might see that. I did videos from out there. Yeah, we got a lot of snow out here, guys. So let's do what I like to do. Let's go to forecast. Rain accumulations. Ding. Get a lot right through here. So we're looking at 5 days. Yeah. Next 10 days, still mostly right in here. That's about where the storms are right now. Or how snowflakes will look in terms of total accumulation over 10 days. That'd be snow and rain. Not too much. So it's 39 degrees in Snowflake. Jesse Mills in the house. She lives over that way. Jesse, I used to live in Snowflake, says Ace Batsa. All right. Did I pronounce that right? Used to live in Snowflake. Well, I'm heading out that way. Where else have I lived? I took y'all Christmas Day to a house where I lived in Paint Rock Valley where there was a gun battle. I lived in a historical gun battle residence. Well, the guy fought the law and he won. Yes, he won. The law didn't win. He won. That's not something you hear too much of these days. And that place was up in this area. I live right in this area. Yeah. Oh yeah, right around here is where I live. There's Ardmore, Dog Days Flea Market's right over here. Got lots of lakes here in North Alabama where they use dams, TVA, to back all these lakes up. I was born down here in Gunnersville. So, and I lived at Fort Greeley, Alaska. Also lived over here in North Carolina. We got Arnold Smith, you in the house? Well, some of the temperatures in Alberta's no worse than what's down here in Montana. Yeah, I think Montana's got colder than you guys. That's interesting. Well, it must not know. The temperature gets colder as you're heading south over here. Minus 19. Whoa, what happened? I got blew out. That's a lot of moisture patterns, guys. Look at that. Especially out here in the Pacific, driving out this way. Wow, look off these islands here. Gosh, that's thick there. The rainforest is getting rain, and but not that one. Down here, they get a little bit. Let's go to Fort Greeley. They're not getting anything at Fort Greeley, don't look like. That's colder in Montana. But it'll get colder here as the months wear on. -4, that's what's that at? Gerstle River. Yeah, Gerstle River. That's where they left a darn VX nerve agent on the ice. The only reason that site is still open. They have to monitor it because somebody left a big pallet of nerve agent on the ice, and the darn ice broke up before they realized it. And on that lake right there, that caused some real problems. Now the Army airfield is probably right about here. Yep, Allen Army Airfield. North Test Track. -10 over there. Yeah, it's colder in Montana right now. All right, let's look at Earth. See, I can't make it keep spinning. It's in real life, so it spins. It's got momentum. This don't have any momentum. This is a data object. All right, what's going on in Australia? We got anybody in the house from Australia tonight? Agent Orange. We're talking about Jetty. Saying that they're picky on certain words. Montana is in the house. Ah, Stephen, you from Montana? Hey, I tell you what, Missoula, Montana is beautiful. I love the border between Montana and Idaho, the Bitterroot Mountains. That is some of the most beautiful country in the lower 48. I think Alaska is the most beautiful state of all, but it's just like a woman. It's beautiful, but deadly. Let's kill some of these screens, get some memory freed up. There's an earthquake map. Guys, every time I pull this earthquake map up, I'm seeing stuff right here in West Texas. We're always seeing something down here in Southern California and right here at the tip of the Juan de Fuca plate. Man, it's just like a rerun. It's like Groundhog Day every time I look at this map. And something out here, is this Long Valley? Is this a caldera? That'd be interesting to figure out. Is this near the Long Valley caldera, guys? What do y'all think? There's been a lot of them in this area. I guess this is probably from oil production. But, you know, I'm seeing a lot of the same. All right, Weather Service. Severe thunderstorm warning is orange. In West Texas, we've had earthquakes in this area. That's either West Texas or New Mexico. I was looking at earlier, those dots. It might have been New Mexico. All right. What's all this green? Avalanche. Well, it's not that green. What green is it? It's a dark green. Flood watch. Maybe that's the one. Now we're under a tan color here. Which tan? They got too many colors. High wind. Yeah, you can't. Wind advisory. Okay, I guess we're expecting winds here. All right. Kill that page. Not getting a lot out of it. Guys, look at this in the sun. Look at this huge. Doesn't that look like an angel almost? So I can click on it. It's kind of like an angel, head here looking back, the hand pointing toward the sun. It says here, get this. Global eruption on the sun. Can the whole sun erupt at once? Half of it did today, in fact, December 31st. It's still December 31st for 8 minutes here. When 2 explosions occurred, 700,000 kilometers apart. Woo-wee. Yeah, that's a huge prominence there. Coincidence? Not necessarily, it says. All right, this kind of stuff happens. So I'm going to check aurora. Really intense over here. Over northern Canada. That's pretty good aurora. You're definitely seeing that at Fort Greeley if you're stationed there. Where it says Sheila did. Sheila what? Fracking, West Texas. Yeah, fracking. Probably, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do more coffee, guys. I was up a couple hours last night. This is Fried Friday, you know. Fried Friday, green Greg's and ham. Or Friday fried. I like it. Solar flares, though. High altitudes, they got very high probabilities. Woo-wee. Mid out active, mid nothing severe is much prediction of mid latitudes. So the closest asteroid coming is going to pass us the 22nd of January. Half the difference from Earth and Moon, which is still a fair distance. It's When we pass at several kilometers per second, which compared to all these others is not that fast compared to some of these. And it's 12 meters wide. Well, that's a pretty good sized rock, but it would probably break up the atmosphere if it hit us. So the good news is it's going to miss us. Nothing is closer than half the distance of Earth and the Moon that's projected on here at the moment. So there you go, guys. Now, nothing I'd lose sleep over there. I managed to find enough other reasons to lose sleep, it seems. All right. Bang, and here we are. Ooh-wee. Latest earthquake's already been there. So stop this share. Halo. I'm gonna do another share here in a second. Oh yeah, let's do the military video. And let's see if we get a hit for it. If we do, then I can just lop off the last part of this video or whatever part they give us a hit ding on. Nobody can predict earthquakes. That guy is wacko. What are you talking about? The who is always claiming to predict earthquakes? There's a couple of them out there. Oh, I know his name. Can't think of it right now. Oh well. That's what you guys said. I hate fires because it freaks my horses out. Uh-oh. Dutchinson, that's it. Is devoted to tracking and predicting earthquakes. He has some very odd theories. Yeah, I know he's got some odd theories. I tell you what, when he starts talking about lasers and space, he's off base. Totally. From all time, a high degree of earthquakes. Yeah, there's always going to be earthquakes somewhere. So you know, if you say we're going to have an earthquake, you know, blah blah blah, and some general statistics, you're probably not going to be too far off. All right, so let's play this other video here. Let's see if it gets us in trouble, guys. Let's see what it's going to do to us. Y'all want it with sound or no sound? Lee does videos with sound all the time. Y'all want sound or no sound? Dutchinson, that's it, Jason. Dutchinson. Happy New Year, says Wise Alice. 4 minutes to New Year here. Sound or no sound? Well, there's some fireworks in here. This might make a good New Year's video. Let's play some without sound. We'll play some with sound and see if that makes a difference. I may toggle it as we go here. They're doing rocket launches, especially when we hit the New Year's mark. I'll put sound on. There we are. They're all yelling. There they are from the Politburo or something. Looks like the Wuhan Institute there. Sound on, sound. Okay, here we go. That's not sick. That guy's upset. Let's go back. There's an astronaut suit. See, their space program is part of their military. This is a military video. Now, this is a show done by a government-owned corporation. So I don't know if we're going to get a hit on this or not. We'll find out soon. Yeah, did y'all see that insignia on the shoulder there, the shoulder patch? So I can get it go back just a little bit. Yeah, I know it's going to overdo it. I don't want to take the shoulder patch. Hey, I'm trying to show that shoulder patch. There we are. Look at that. See the rocket? They have rocket forces. One of their branches of the military is a rocket force. They have a huge rocket force for 3 minutes to midnight here. So we'll have some rocket launches for the New Year. There's one of the rockets. That's a tactical military rocket now, because you can see it's erected in the field. That's an ICBM. I don't know what that is. There's your rocket launches for 10 minutes to midnight. But they're not carrying Kalashnikovs. Those look a whole lot like our M16 based rifle, but they're a little different. They got something up there in the action. Look at that moving. I'm not, you know, I've actually bought a Chinese Kalashnikov, so I'm surprised that's what they got. Simpson just made an episode about the Rapture. Whoa. 2021's almost gone here.
历史告诉我，改革创新与时俱进，使人民军队不断发展的康庄大道。人民军队的力量。
Wow, did you see all those missiles? Yeah, this is the longest minute in the world. This last minute this year, I'm like in a time loop. It seemed like it's lasting forever. The last minute. Holy smoke! I hung up on 11:59. Both my computers. That's funny. Can't be that long. What's happening? What is happening? QZB 95. All right. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. It is 2022. Let's try to find those. Yeah, they only got like a couple of aircraft carriers. This 2022 for the half of the United States now. You guys in Utah are still in last year.
历史告诉我，改革创新与时俱进，使人民军队不断发展的康庄大道。
Xi Jinping。
人民军队的力量来自改革。
Saw some drones. There's some smaller missiles.
人民军队的胜利来自改革创新。
祖国召唤，我必到。你收到，你收到。
Where was it at? I missed it, I guess. I guess I missed it. I didn't hit it. This is another video. This has not got any watermarks on it. This is just a marching video. So this one is a pure Chinese military video done by the government. I wonder if I'm going to get hit on the one I just showed. It is also a Chinese government entity, but they are a Chinese government corporation. So I don't know if I get hit on that or not. We'll find out. We're still 2021 on the West Coast. Yeah, you still got a couple hours to go there. There's an hour to go in Mountain Time.
In the parade with an average age of 18. The new generation of sailors is helping to put.
Now they did this one in English. This is a Chinese video recorded, done in English. I guess this is for us to see how strong they are. It's talking about they're all like 18 in this video. The guys here marching, so they must be just out of basic training or something.
A powerful naval force.
That was for their 60th anniversary, so I think that this is maybe 10 years old.
Moving forward is the Marine Corps. The Marines are skilled in both land and sea combat.
See, she's got the accent. She's definitely Chinese. Yeah, this funny thing was I was watching different time zones. I agree. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, look at this.
Pilot cadets from the Aviation University of the Chinese Air Force. The Air Force has aviation, air defense, airborne, radar, and electronic countermeasure forces that have always been improving its capability in air attack, defense, strategic delivery, and airborne combat.
By the way, I got about an hour of this video, maybe a little better than an hour. I'm really made this video to see if I could get away with putting this in the background and me just be talking stuff. That would be pretty awesome if I can do that. Now, I took several videos and I put them together. I edited them together.
Which fought the Korean War in the early 1950s. More recently, they parachuted into the mountainous areas during rescue operations following last year's Wenchuan earthquake in southwest China's Sichuan province.
Gary says, Happy New Year. Alabama from West Virginia. Happy New Year to you. Oh, there's Jesse Mills. That helicopter looks like our Apache. Afghanistan. Now, they probably copied our stuff because this video is a little bit older. Although I'm sure they got some of them. I'm sure they do now. So Nashville, New York show the best. My show is like an alien planet today. Totally will. Yeah, that's scary.
These female soldiers and cadets are from the 4th Military Medical University, the Beijing Military Area Command, the Navy, and the Air Force. Women can be seen on the front line of fighting disasters, in guard points from mountain to sea, and in every aspect of armed duties.
I just got to hope there's not some video in here that would cause me a strike. I'm refreshing my laptop because the video kind of hung up.
Maintain national security, social stability, and protect people's lives and properties. The Armed Police Branch are under both the Central Military Commission and the State Council.
I'd hate to get a strike on these videos because really and truly they should pay me for showing them because it's pure propaganda. All right, so check it out.
The Reserve Service formation comes from the Beijing Reserve Cannon Division. The troop is composed of military officers in active service and soldiers in reserve service, with an important complementary force to the military.
AG says we can make a funny dance video. Now, some of these videos got some music in them. I might have to mute them if I hear too much music that might be possibly commercialized. Now, that's an interesting uniform, kind of pinkish reddish, pink.
They are composed of civil servants, enterprise employees, and college students.
He's one of the former presidents of China. What's his name? It's not Hugh. What's that guy's name? I have to think about it. Yeah, so this was made before Xi Jinping became president. That's about 10 years ago. Mao. The little holsters up here. I mean, gosh almighty, they can make a military uniform look cute. Wow. Got that right, Wise Al. Now they get some social credit for all that.
This is actually the last soldiers formation. Coming up next is the equipment formation.
I'm gonna mute the video here with the sound because that music might be copyright music in this one. So I'm gonna mute it. I don't know what kind of music that is. Check these guys out, man. Tactical missiles, tanks. It's a good video. I might just play a snip of it, see what happens here. Well, I saw all the way through the bore on that one, so I didn't have anything chambered. I bet this is just some of their military music. It's probably okay. We'll find out in a little bit. Felt kind of like our Abrams tanks. That'd be a phased array radar. They showed the old wire one earlier and smaller ones. That's little weapon system radar. Yeah, we got different kind of radars in play here. A lot of recoil on that big rifle. All right, everybody some other music. I'm going naval. Matterman, I think you're right about that. Big enough social crest, I could probably join Google. I got the laptop to watch the chat room, but I tried to switch over to my home Wi-Fi and it messed up. And so I'm trying to switch back and I'm losing stuff, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see those helicopters come at me, those earlier ones, those attack helicopters, or any of that really. Well, that launcher was empty. Now they got a plane looks like our AWACS. Man, they're copying all our stuff, guys. I bet they stole all the plans from that stuff straight from us. Wow, it's just like our AWACS. I know what Lee Wilbarger said about that one. Military of one. Hey, Dr. G, man, how you doing? Why is all you? Now, this is a real old video here. This one's older. What's been going on, Granny? He said it's been crazy all day. Well, I had a crazy episode earlier. My daughter called me, thought somebody was in her house.
我的八一军旗，这面浸泡着千百万革命先烈热血的军旗，诞生在南昌起义炮火之中，曾引导着人民军队走过了井冈山的硝烟、雪山草地的苦难，走过了抗日战争的风雨，铸造了保卫祖国安全和世界和平的辉煌。
Might be right, Jesse. Maybe they want this kind of junk out there. Won't get dinged showing Chinese propaganda. Lee got tired of UT nonsense, so it's streaming on Rumble. Ah, I'm listening to the music he's playing while watching your live. All right, cool.
今天156名三军仪仗队队员，护卫着这位
Stalin, a corrupt government, gave to them the 100th monkey pick. Oh. Hey, that's a theme I've been seeing. What's this? There's a lot of theme out here about the end of the world lately. Simpsons Homer predicts the end of the world. He's holding a sign in the thumbnail that says the end is near. Uh-oh. Scary. You telling us something?
在知识化大道上的壮志豪情。目前，全军院校共培训各旅军官180多万人，有65%以上的军官获得大专以上学历，23%以上的军官获得本科。
Thank God it's doomsday. That's from 2005. Oh my gosh.
大素质发生了根本性变化。
No wonder, Jetty. Can y'all hear me when I talk over the music? Can y'all hear me at all? Yeah, Jetty, maybe they are. What are they trying to say? Regulatory license getting scary too. Yeah.
针对变化最为深刻的是高素质人才队伍的崛起，
I can turn it way up.
为迎接世界军事革命的挑战，实现我国国
A little too loud, isn't it? I think that was too loud. That right about there is about right. What do y'all think? Say we watch Simpsons for clues to the future versus our president. Well, who's more accurate, the Simpsons or Biden? I'd have to vote for the Simpsons. So if you had to vote for president between Homer Simpson and Joe Biden, who would you vote for?
绿色的浪潮在尖水桥畔奔涌，整齐的步伐在天安门。
5 by 5, Jim. Oh, you can hear me good. Yeah, once again, if you had to vote between, oh yeah, that was the previous Simpsons. If you'd vote for the Simpsons, huh, Homer? Israel's putting some real smart ones out there. Okay. Wise Owl would vote for Homer. It's okay. My Mandarin's a little rusty. Mine too. Very rusty. Homer. Bart's got more sense. Yeah, just ain't up. Well, he may be old enough to run. How long's the Simpsons been on now? How many years has the Simpsons been on TV? I'll look that up. So the Simpsons started in 1989. Bart might be old enough. How old was Bart when the Simpsons started? Bart's probably not quite old enough. 35 years. He's getting close. He's getting close. Maybe next election we'll run a campaign for Bart Simpson. Yeah, 33 years, Judy. I'm getting in trouble by Russians here tonight. Simpsons predicted Joe. Really, did they? Maybe it's doomsday. Maybe the Simpsons were timed specifically to be 33 years to doomsday. Madam and I agree. I'm gonna have to delete that message. Sorry. We can't advocate violence, guys. Cannot advocate violence of any kind. Bart hasn't aged. Well, good for him. I need some of Bart's juice. Hey, that would be a heck thing. Bart's anti-aging juice.
团长欧盟杯负重气象并圣诞之教学任务，全天候飞行员已占飞行员总数的70%。
I'll be right at
一批学者
Chris
是
Batsu.
国家型的高素质飞行员，正正是在祖国的蓝
Stewie,
上。
the guy from Family Guy. He's ruthless. Yeah, he is. Guy lives across the street from me. Looks just like the father. In that movie. I swear he looks just like him. Happy New Year, Pam. Signs of highways above the trees. Meters and volcanoes. All over the Simpsons. Oh. This last one? I don't get TV anymore, so I don't know what they got on there. Jesse can't stand the Simpsons. I don't even get cable anymore, so I'm not watching that stuff in a long time.
以快速反应著称的空降兵方队，通过天安门
He always gets it, huh?
人们感到了一种锐不可当的
I have a six-pack lined up with sips and beer. Oh no.
空降
You better save that.
空间远
Wednesdays, that show might go off air. It might be worth something. All right, now I'm doing some replay. So I'll let some of this video repeat.
是一句承诺。队长同志，依法监督飞弹兵，请指示。一声道，是一种割舍。
Yeah, we're repeating now.
一声道，是一次崇拜。一声道，是一种割舍。
Yeah, I backed it up there. I don't want to get that. That's their rocket forces or missile forces. They actually have a branch of the service just for missiles. Imagine that. You know what else the Chinese are doing? Y'all want to see this over again? Do you want me to keep playing it and let it run? What do y'all want to do? Get some Billy beer and mix it with well, what that probably blow up. I watched television. That's very good, Jay. Me neither. Hey, gee, we should play the song. I wouldn't walk 500 miles, and I wouldn't walk 50 more to their marching. Lord, 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 Lord. Oh, Jetty. Yeah, we don't need to be saying that. Sorry about that. Get into the good stuff. Oh, Richard Lionheart, how you doing? Are you in England? They probably do. Doctor, they probably got worms. Hey, I got worms. What are you talking about? Not quite as good as our MM3. Okay. Chinese invented fireworks. They did, and I showed some fireworks a minute ago. Here, we'll see some in a minute. I think this video's got some. All right, we'll get our New Year's fireworks again here in a minute. We're about to do a bunch of rocket launches here.
是一次崇拜的成功。以兄弟完善作战计划。提升调动，现场冲锋。
That looks a lot like Armageddon, all those missiles launching.
我们用生命扛起使命。
Yes, in New York, all right.
用忠诚铸信长城，改革强军，征途如虹。
历史告诉我们，改革创新与时俱进，是人民军队不断发展的康庄大道。人民军队的力量来自改革创新，人民军队的胜利来自改革创新。
祖国召唤，我必到。收到，收到。
Those boys don't know how to salute. That was wimpy. That was wimpy. Let Green Greg show you how to sleep. And straight. You see that? It's supposed to be straight. And the forefinger and the index finger right to the tip of the cap. Fire it up, fire it down, get rid of it. British do this. Howdy. All right. What happened to the triad? We got Gorgeous Austin in the house. All right. How you doing? Check out what I got. I got on a whole bunch of gorgeous stuff here. So I'm starting to wrap together here. One reason I got to shorten this. I got to shorten the rope on this guy, guys. If y'all didn't know, Gorgeous Awesome does gorgeous awesome work, guys. See that? They call that a Lemurian laser one. What kind of crystals is this? Gorgeous Awesome. Lemurian laser one. Here's the latest thing they gave me. A worm. It's a red worm, copper. All right, what else we got here? Well, we got my son gave me. Y'all know what that is? And then, oh, I got them all on there. I've got another one on there, I think. That one, there's another one, I think. Oh, I didn't put it on because the rope in the back was catching my hair. I'm gonna trim it. I gotta trim this stuff here. Where this one gets caught up in my hair. This is the quartz crystal laser wand. It's just a wand. It's a wand, a little bitty one. It's quartz crystal. And look at all the fine copper work there. The camera's not focusing. Why not? Maybe focus in a minute. Move around a little bit. A lot of fine handiwork done there. Same with this. Lots of fine handiwork done in this. A lot of work. Then they gave me this. Woden's wooden wand of wonders. Hey, look out, Chinese. I got you covered here. You don't mess with me. Stay away from me, CCP. Look what I got. And look at all the fine. This is a Shungat crystal, which comes from a meteorite that landed in Russia, I believe. And then look at all this fine copper work they did on this thing. No, it's not a bone. This is apple wood. And they made it nice and smooth. They cut off the cambium layer, the bark, the cambium layer. Made it nice and smooth. So it's easy to handle. It just feels good in the hand. Look at see how they smoothed it out there. Very smooth. Nice to handle. So I say here a lot of times, I'm just doing this. Makes a nice little fidget toy. Or look out. So Gorgeous Awesome, feel free to share your Etsy store link in the chat room, because they got an Etsy store where they sell the beautiful things from. Greg, if we got invaded by China tonight, would you be ready? Darn tootin'. Yeah. As ready as I can be. Taking a while to get here where I'm at. That to the eyeball. Ouch. Yeah. There you go. That's like a femur of a deer. Yeah, but it's not. It's apple wood. It's wood. It really is. Gorgeous Awesome. Granny Atlanta, we just love what we do. Y'all do. Y'all are great. Andrew and Roxanne. Gorgeous Awesome's a couple, and their names are Andrew and Roxanne. Roxanne. Now they're really super nice couple. They are super nice, and they make some of the most beautiful handiwork. LOL, nope. What you noping to, Muddy? Muddy fun star. What are we noping to? Oh, wouldn't be rad. That's what you're saying. I got you there, Stephen Southerns. Yes, sir. If you hugged your nug today, there you go. Gorgeous, awesome. Shared their story. Hey, I meant to tell you that last night when we had a live session, and you left before I got around to it. I was doing other stuff. Yeah, so I came on tonight a little earlier than usual. Richard Leinhardt, I'm afraid of what happened in Korea with MacArthur and them just running over the hill. So yeah, they came in waves, wave after wave after wave after wave after wave. Our guys will knock them out and think they won, another wave would come. And the waves behind didn't even have a bang bang. They picked up the ones from the guys that fell before them. And they just picked them up and kept running. Man, gorgeous. You do. I've gone and looked, but life and money's short. Oh, yeah, they got beautiful stores. A lot of nice stuff there, guys. Help them out. They've had to move. They're struggling a little bit. If y'all can help out Gorgeous Awesome, go for it. So Muddy said he asked if I was ready for China Tech. Oh, if you are. So which one's gorgeous and which one's awesome? I think it's a little bit of both. So that's funny. Well, I would imagine that Roxanne would be gorgeous. They're both awesome. It probably fits both. Dr. G-Man, I like all crystallized corundum. Curious about the other impurities besides the ones in ruby. Interesting. They're laughing at you, Dr. G-Man. That's cool. I think the right answer is yes. Is it this or that? Yes. So I keep playing the video. We're back in. That's getting to be a rerun now. I have to keep pasting some of the stuff back in there. So I noticed a lot of channels will just do nothing but play a loop of military videos. They usually play American videos, so they know it's safe to play. And they'll be talking about something going on in the Middle East and be showing soldiers training in Alaska. And that ain't got nothing to do with that. But at least this was all Chinese video. Greg, how's your greenhouse doing? It's holding up. It's holding up. I got to go get another cable. I tried to restart my pump, and I've discovered, well, it shorted. Well, it threw the breaker, and when I looked at it today, one of the cables was actually fried inside there. So I guess the pump, when it turned on the surge current, it just sucked too much current. It was freaking me out. The video, was that video freaking you out, Richard? Yeah, you did complain about it, didn't you? Making art is all we do. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Why you in hotel? Who's in a hotel? I'm not in a hotel. Oh, let's see. George, we're living in a hotel right now. Trying to find a way. Yeah, they're struggling, guys. That's why I said they need some help. They need a little help, guys. Help them out if you can. So I like rocks and too, says Marilyn Ghost. All right, so what we got going on here? Greenhouse is better. Have the same problem, sir, says Richard. Okay. Put my beard balm on here in a minute. All right, so covered it. I am working on a video. I meant to do it tonight. I showed y'all in the earlier part of this video why I didn't. I have accumulated massive notes for this video. I think every page here you see here is notes. I never made so many notes for a video ever. Some of them are sideways. Yeah, see, there's more sideways notes. Those aren't sideways, thankfully. I can't, and sometimes I can't even read my own writing, guys. You see that? That's my writing. Can you read that? Many real estate developers, other than Evergreen, are struggling under the weight of the debt as the sector is heavily reliant on credit. Can't you read that out of that? Greg, how'd you read that? Well, you know, sometimes I can't read my writing. I can't guarantee you. I guarantee you. But there's got so much in here to go through. I thought it might be better than me just sitting here holding it under the camera and trying to look up and read, you know, and maybe stumbling at times. If I just had some video to play in the background. But I don't know if I can get away with this video. I'm going to find out later what kind of strikes it gets. It's going to take some probably for showing bang bangs. If I try to monetize, I'm probably get spanked, because once you try to monetize something that don't match the rules, they spank you severely for weeks and weeks on end. So I may take a double hit for this video, but the bang bangs aren't really personal. It's got nothing to do with anything other than we're just showing military video. That's all we're showing. So I don't know how they're going to grade it, guys. I have no idea how they're going to look at it. Is it something they consider against their rules or not? You know, how did it grade this? If I don't know, we'll find out. Because this video is not about bang bangs, but you know, hey, what can you say? Yeah, but they had it in one sector. I forgot about it. They were using bang. Of course, why is it not good to show bang bangs, but you can show tanks and military systems all day long? But those are military systems too. What the heck's the difference in a small one and a big one? Big ones are okay, small ones aren't. I think they're all the same. So maybe they'll let it go. I don't know. Madam, we go, sorry, Greg. Sometimes when I see a squirrel hole, I can't help myself. I go down it. Well, Madam, you know what? I've been down on some rabbit holes lately. The big ones. We had to move from helper in June, moved into our camper in the summer up at my brother's. A place we could find the rent for winter was a hotel. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Trailers at the brothers. I can't live in the winter. Too small and no electricity. Wow. They're roughing it, guys. They're roughing it. They're having a tough time. Help them out. If you can help them out, go for it. Iron-rich bricks can be used to store power like batteries. Okay. Iron-rich bricks. The thermal energy, I suppose. Jetty, no one is ready for China. Well, that's really true, Jesse. But you know, you can be as ready as you can be. I mean, what should you do? The first thing that's going to happen is lights going out. If they're going to attack us. First thing that's going to happen, you're going to lose your power. So what have you got to survive if the lights go out? Can you make it? You got to ask yourself that question. The refrigerator, unless you got a generator, your refrigerator's going to go. What are you going to do? Better make sure you can purify and sanitize water. Those are two different things, Mr. Dave Hodges, in case you're watching. And I got a long video where I talk about that at some extent. I lived in a motel 3 months. Once it sucked, says Granny. I bet. Where do you keep all your supplies, your work? Yeah, it's kind of hard to do when you live in a hotel room. Fazioli says, thanks for being here for the Night Owls. Happy New Year, Gigi. Well, thank you. History Channel can show trench footage and some, yeah, they show kind of stuff. Grid is our weakness. Exactly, Richard. That's the first thing's going on. It may not take anything else out. If the grid goes out, we're not even going to be able to issue commands. If they hit us with strong enough EMP super weapon, we won't even get commands out there, submarines in the ocean, other places, tell them to watch. I mean, it's just, we're done. We don't do nothing. And after about a year, most of us are gone. Just a few people left. So if they want to come in, they can mop up, unfortunately. Let's hope that don't happen. But America would cease to exist as we know it with an EMP super weapon. That's all it would take. Come to Canada, don't need refrigerators. Hey, Arnold, missing you earlier. That's right. Yeah, I showed temperatures up in Alberta earlier. It looks like it's colder down in Montana, south of you. What do you think about that, Arnold? Is it colder down in Montana? Something sight. What? All right, we got the Russians in the house here. Doing something. Nico something. Looks like you're trying to put a website on us, guys. Mods, I don't know what some of these things are. When people put a dot in there and it's putting sites, what are they doing here? I took that message out. Who's a troll? I don't know. Lately, we've been getting a lot of Russian type names. I don't know what the kind of name this is. NZPVMSLYVE. He put a lot, looked like a web link. Not sure what that was. It might be just fine, maybe nothing. But I don't know. We got to watch that. Meta Hive is real. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video on Meta for too long. Great Atlanta. It's a nice, gorgeous. And nugs, you're right there. You got to have your nugs, guys. Have you hugged your nug today? Definitely had some nugs on me earlier. That many of them. That many in my left pocket, this many in my right pocket. And a big long one. A big long one. Scatter nug. Let's see. It's minus 37 C. Guys, that's cold. Here this morning, says Arnold Smith. That is cold. Commercial quartz is still a pretty good business, but only one company in America still carving them. Oh, in Arkansas. Wow. Do you have kiddos home? There's none here. I've got kiddos, but they're not here. Metaverse live stream. Hey, GG, Happy New Year. How come you're not at the club vibing? Guys, you're the best club I could vibe at right here. Can you top this? Come on. Name seems fake. Yeah, that was probably a fake name. Probably. Cold shiver shoulder like a football. Hey, talking about football, Alabama got Cincinnati today. Cincinnati was undefeated. Now no team has been undefeated in the college ranks. At least not at that level. I bathed and fed my nug today. Well, good. I'm sure did your nug wag its tail? There's nothing more snuggly than a nug, right? Minus 37 is beyond cold. That's pretty cold. Yes, and that's in the sea, guys. That's pretty cold. Yeah, okay, that's good, says Granny. Matterman, you're pretty funny. And bathed and fed the nug. I feed my nugs too. When they take a dump, you don't want to be anywhere around. Roll Tide, there you go. Greg, I've been doing research on how old world buildings that had antenna-looking decorative roofs would harness energy from Earth's magnetic field. All right, Jetty, we have to figure that out. See if you can go out and build one. See if you can make it work. A cold shoulder, I can't confirm. Okay. Fazio, I keep on putting an R in it. It's Fazio, not Fazio. Fazio in Michigan, you can grow your own nugs. There you go. But I bet they don't use freedom seeds. You must have some other kind of seed for those. Got to get my checkerboard pork pie out. Okay. Sounds good, Matterman. Two little dogs. They're our fur baby, says Gorgeous. Oh, what kind of dogs you got, Gorgeous? Don't have to worry about the milk going bad. Not your temperatures. Nope. A poodle and a rat terrier. All right, nice. Yeah, I got a friend that's got a whole bunch of rat terriers. Nug dump. Yeah, they go flying out, really. David Devine at Adapt 2030 did videos on those antennas. Okay. Yeah, he's been kind of hard to keep up with lately. I got so many hours to fire. Woo wee. Freezer nug if you ain't warm. Yeah, there's nothing worse than a cold nug. That's, keep them close. Guys, if you're in the Arctic, here's a survival tip. If you're in super cold weather, like a lot of people are talking about, now get people up north know this. Got a canteen, carry it inside your coat because it don't freeze that way. and you don't want to be drinking super chilled water. Probably hurt your throat. Now, when I was in Alaska at Fort Greely, there was a couple guys thought they were going to be sharp. They put vodka in their canteen. They had was wearing it on their hip, and so they decided they were going to kill a couple big shots of vodka. Vodka doesn't freeze the same temperature as water, so the vodka was at below freezing temperatures. Both guys went chug, and it froze their throats, their esophagus, and they died from it. Both of them. Happiness is a warm nug. There's a t-shirt. Happiness is a warm nug. Rat terriers are awesome dogs, so cute, and they love to chase rats and squirrels. Yeah, they are cute dogs, definitely. I almost got one of them. Girl almost brought one of them up here to leave them, and then she changed her mind. It's like Ben Davison, just a babbling. Yeah, be careful. Don't listen to Ben Davison too much. He talks psycho stuff. He thinks he's a scientist. Not. I have 3 Yorkers, partly bred and German Shepherd and Golden Doodle. Is that like all mixed up in one dog? 3 Yorkies. I bet they're separate. Oh, partly bred. All right. Nice, granny, good buddies. There you go. When it drops below 0, you can dehydrate like a warm, sunny day. Yeah, I can. All right. Got a coffee quiz. I had to finish my coffee before I asked you the quiz because I don't want to splash it everywhere. So, if you're up and it's like 60 below 0 outside, Fahrenheit, ambient, I've seen colder. Probably work at 40 below 0. And you got a piping cup of hot coffee and you walk outside and you toss it up in the air. What's going to happen to that coffee? I've asked this question once, so some of you might remember. What's going to happen to that coffee, guys? 5 dogs. Okay, Green Atlanta. You can have a 5-dog night. Keep you warm. On the shell of the sun will soon micronova, Greg. Yeah. Not. Big dog, listen, Great Dane. I used to have 5 Dalmatians. They were all named Spot. Well, I used to have a buddy. Every cat he named Snowball, and every dog was either brownie or blackie. It's depending on which was the predominant color in it. I mean, from time he was real little to time he was 20. That's why he named everything. Every cat was Snowball. Everyone. New days always wins. Oh, and true weather, you both got it. Don't make ice cubes at all. What happens is when you throw that coffee up in the air, it goes whoosh, the vapor. You might get a couple of drops hit the ground. It just goes whoosh. So if you ever heard the old adage, don't breathe, but they have a lot of ice fog up north. It's literally, that's what it goes to. It becomes ice fog. So there's something else that don't make it all the brown too, and it's usually yellow. So you may have heard the old saying, don't eat yellow snow. Don't breathe yellow ice fog. Yeah. Sublimation. You're exactly right, Jason. That is the process. Sublimation. Sublimation. The Yorkshires are Kayleys. I'm the German Shepherd, or the Shepherd and the Golden Doodle. They're passing new laws that give authorities the power to hold you and release you till they deem you're safe for release. Oh my gosh. Now see, Jed, where's that at, Jed? That is awful laws. That's totally against our freedoms. They start pulling that here in the States. We need to fight it. Minus 18. Where you at, Stephen? Where's it minus 18 at? We're about to hit New Year's and Mountain Time, guys. Hold on there, Green Atlanta. You're about to be in 2022, same year I'm in. And 4 minutes, you'll be in 2022. New days always. I've done it here with a pan of boiling water. Yeah, I bet. I've done it. Yeah, I've thrown the coffee up just to watch it. That's actually hilarious. It's funny to watch. I get a kick out of it. I got a kick out of it. I'm not seeing those kind of temperatures since I left Alaska. The coldest I've seen since I left Alaska right here in Alabama. Got 10 below that first summer I was back. First winter I was back, excuse me. We already have 5G, says Judy. I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah. Ice fog. Never heard it before. Cold sublimation, something like that. Yeah, you get ice fog up north, way up north. I bet Arnold has heard of ice fog. Arnold Schmidt, tell us about ice fog, man. Seven degrees here in Garden City. Garden City. We got a place called Gadsden, south of here. I've actually did a video driving through Gadsden. Y'all got 2 minutes, 2 to 2022. 2 to 2022 in the West Coast. I mean, in the mountain states. Now, Arizona, or what time zone are y'all with right now? Are y'all looking more like Pacific time? Well, y'all should be mountain time right now. Jesse Greg, I know Russia heard you are single, website for Russian or Asian wives. Is that what it is? Greg, I know Russia heard you were single, website for Russian and Asian wives. Foggy here now. Fog is a snow eater. Okay, there's few days always. Ice fog sucks. You know what I'm talking about, Dr. G Man. See, Dr. G Man's little icon's the same as this. Anyone wants to know what that is? I should be having Granny's mug down here. That's the Space Force. Freezing fog. We get Eastern Oregon and Midwest mountain. Yeah, 1 minute in mountain time. That's right. 1 minute mountain time to next year. It's 1 minute to next year. Gorgeous. You about ready to celebrate? It's 1 minute to next year. As we would love to create one for you. Send us a message on Etsy. We can chat. All right. Wish it were 18 here. I wish I were 18. She's by Logan GG. All right. By Logan. All right. It's going to be midnight any second now in mountain time. So we got several of you there in mountain time. You ready? You ready? Yeah, I don't have a second countdown here. Why does the last minute seem like it takes forever? There we are. Happy New Year's, people in mountain time. Mountain time zone. Gorgeous, awesome. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Great Atlanta. On the border of Idaho. Ooh, Montana and Idaho, gorgeous. It's cold up there. The Bitterroot Mountains are so lovely. I love the Bitterroot Mountains. Are you in the Bitterroot Mountains? Asian wise, $5. Love you a long time. Uh-oh. I don't know about that. $5. Love you a long time. Yeah, me not know about that business. Don't need none of that. Hey, there's a lot of great women out there from Asia. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Lordy. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I only slept a couple hours last night. And I got to go out and turn off the power in my microgreens trailer. I want to have to go to rain as it gets there. Thanks. Greg says, Granny Atlanta. Mountain time. Yeehaw. New Year. So Jetty Eddie. Happy New Year's to all from Arizona, says Jesse Mills. It won't be too long before I get up that way. 2 hours in 2022. Well, Judy, you're way ahead of us in Eastern time. I'm 1 hour into it. Happy New Year, Mountain Time. Greg, you ever listened to Mountain Man on NPR radio? No, I haven't been listening to NPR. Who's Mountain Man? First wife was from Japan. Okay. There's some pretty women over there in Japan. Really pretty. Gigi Greg just got, she's just north of Logan. Who's north of Logan? Oh, I'm losing track. Who are we talking about, Granny? North of Logan. Happy New Year's in deep East Texas. Green Greg's Arizona is 2 hours behind Central Time. So you're saying that they're not on Mountain Time right now? They're on the same time. Well, they are during the summertime because they don't do daylight savings time. But I figure now they'd be back to Mountain Time. Because physically they're in the Mountain Time zone, but they don't do daylight savings times. So I think they ought to be the same right now. We love you so much. Must hit the hay, and looks like GG needs to get to bed. Yeah, I got to run outside a little bit. Lots of buffering tonight. Yeah, I don't know why. We're right here next to my server, guys. Wi-Fi system. I'm in eastern Montana, Greg. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think you got a point there, guys. Hey, everybody, tell us where you're from. Just let it roll. Where are you from? Town, state, county, state. It's 12:02 a.m. in Arizona. Okay, that's what I thought. Because it's not daylight savings time, you'd be with Mountain Time. It's daylight savings time, you're gonna be with Pacific. I know how it goes. All right, very good. Well, all night I'm still battling the big C and tried all the time, but have a good one, y'all, and stay out there, says Sheila. Okay. That took me a little bit to read all that. Worms are doing just fine. Glad to hear that. Got tons. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Tennessee, says C Stone. Western Kentucky, Dr. G-Man. How close are you to G-Man, how close are you to Bowling Green? Wait, Michigan, William Snowden. Oh, okay. William Snowden. Eddie Jetty says 1103 here in Temecula, I don't know how to pronounce it, California. Melbourne, Florida. For now, says Wise Al. So you back down to Florida now, okay. Eastern Mountains, it's just 29, says Arnold. Just minus 29, that's all. Pardon me. Victory's in California. Electric Dog is in Illinois. Aroostook County. Up counties. Maine, says New Days Always. Back, love my son. He loves his mommy. Well, that's good, Granny. We're about to go here. I am about fried, guys. It's bone chilling. I don't doubt it. Wow. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm about fried. It is Fried Friday, and I'm about fried. I'm gonna have to go here. What do you say here? I'm not too far from Bowling Green. Yeah, I used to. We started a joint space venture with some guys in Indiana back several years ago. We'd meet in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's kind of middle ground most of the time. Greg, come visit with me. Hey, all right, Jetty. And Wednesdays, not do that. Now I'm so far behind, I can't go nowhere. We got tons of vineyards close. That sounds good. I'll make some good video material. All right. Scan family. We just finished getting firewood. All right, well, that's important. Whew. Guys, I'm about shot. I am fried. I'm having a hard time staying awake, so I think we need to go. So I'm gonna shut my laptop down here. And ding, ding, ding. Too many things to keep up with. All righty. And one, two. Back here to the chat room here. Wow, Green Gregs, I love you and your family here. Gorgeous. If you ever need something, Greg has my number. Hugs. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I got a number. I don't know. I'm so broke I can't pay attention. About where I'm at right now. Good night, Greg, and also Judy. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for spending New Year's Eve with me and a New Year's Day. And I want to thank everybody for mods. I want to thank y'all for the work you've done here tonight. And just I want everybody to stay safe, take care. And with that, I'm going to say happy good night and happy New